If you're looking to make money investing in crypto, this is perhaps the best time to dive in, with the recent passing of the Genius Act pushing Bitcoin to new heights. This is the first major federal cryptocurrency bill that is specifically related to stablecoins, but it's a massive win for the whole crypto industry. Some crypto experts even believe that this bill passing could push Bitcoin to 200,000 later this year. But in order to invest in Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, you're going to need an exchange, and that's exactly what we're going to cover in this video. The 7 best cryptocurrency exchanges. I've personally been talking about Bitcoin here on YouTube and over on my blog, investingsimple.com, since 2017. So I'm going to talk to you about what I've learned in this space since Bitcoin was under $1,000 a coin, and boy, do we miss those days. Now guys, dozens of hours of research went into making this video happen, so if you appreciate that, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for the YouTube algorithm. And real quick, I do have to mention that I'm not a financial advisor and this isn't personalized financial advice. But with that said, let's dive in. Starting off with Coinbase, this is one of the most popular cryptocurrency exchanges out there globally, which currently has over 108 million users. Coinbase is known for its intuitive and beginner-friendly design, making it easy for newcomers to buy, sell, and manage cryptocurrencies, hence why it's at the very top of our list. Coinbase supports over 250 different cryptocurrencies in terms of trading them, and as far as where you can open an account, they support over 100 different countries globally. In terms of the fees, Coinbase has varying transaction fees based on the payment method, cryptocurrency, transaction size, and more, but you may be able to get around some of these fees with Coinbase One. Coinbase One is their premium subscription, which currently costs $30 a month. And with this, there are no trading fees below the $10,000 monthly limit. So if you plan on trading a high volume of cryptocurrency each month, then Coinbase One could actually be a way to offset some of those fees. If you're just getting started, I have a full Coinbase tutorial that walks you through opening an account from scratch. I'll put a card in the corner as well as a link down in the description below. And if you open up a Coinbase account using my partner link, which is ryanoscribner.com/Coinbase, you will get a free Bitcoin bonus. But on that note, it's important to understand that Coinbase isn't just for beginners. In fact, Coinbase also offers a more robust version of their platform called Coinbase Advanced. This offers features such as advanced charting tools, low volume based fees, and access to various trading pairs. This version comes with no additional subscription cost of any kind, meaning that anybody out there with the basic Coinbase account can use Coinbase Advanced. In addition, through a separate app called Coinbase Wallet, they also offer an additional platform that allows you to securely manage and store your digital assets where you control the private keys. It's a self-custody platform and it's going to give you more control, but that's going to come with some important ups and downs that you need to be familiar with first. So overall, Coinbase is a great option for beginners looking for a user-friendly app, but in addition, they also have advanced tools built right in, and you can also access the Coinbase Wallet app if you want to go the self-custody route. Hence why they are at the very top of our list. Up next on our list here, we have Crypto.com, which is pretty much tied with Coinbase as far as which is the most popular crypto exchange. On Crypto.com, you're going to find more altcoins, or alternatives to Bitcoin, and these are smaller projects without as much legitimacy behind them. Think of these like you would small cap stocks. Yes, you could hit it big, but most of them are going to end up being worthless junk. But nonetheless, many still choose to speculate on these lesser known altcoins, and who knows, maybe it pays off. Crypto.com supports a growing list of over 400 different cryptocurrencies. They tend to have the largest catalog, and it's quite a bit more than what Coinbase and others are offering. But outside of just having the largest selection of digital assets, there's a couple of other key features that set them apart here too. In addition to crypto, they also support commission-free trading of stocks and ETFs with SIPC insurance up to $500,000. One of the most popular features and my personal favorite is the Crypto.com card that lets you spend your cryptocurrency holdings just like traditional money. The cards have no annual fees and even come with benefits such as cash back as well as rebates on services such as Spotify, Netflix, Airbnb, and more. In addition, you're also going to find derivatives available for trading here on crypto.com, which let you trade based on the future price of a crypto without actually owning it. This is going to be for more advanced strategies though, and most casual users won't be diving into this. And just like with Coinbase, crypto.com also offers a separate wallet app for those looking to have custody over their digital assets. The crypto.com on-chain wallet is a self-custody wallet where you are in full control of your keys and your crypto, but as mentioned before, this comes with additional responsibilities. I'm actually going to be doing a full walkthrough soon on both the Coinbase and crypto.com self-custody wallets, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell for when that comes out. The last thing I want to mention here is the special welcome bonus. If you sign up using my link, which is going to be ryanoscribner.com/crypto, you can earn up to $500 in crypto rewards by completing specific missions in the first 90 days. You can also just use referral code Ryan24 when you sign up, and I also have a full crypto.com tutorial I'll put in the corner for later. Next up, we have Robinhood, which might not be the first name that you think of when it comes to crypto, but hear me out. Robinhood is a popular commission-free stock trading app with over 20 million users, but they also support the trading of other assets like crypto and even options and futures trading too. But unlike the others that we've covered so far, Robinhood is only available to US citizens. So right off the bat, if you're not from the United States, you won't be able to open an account here. As far as cryptocurrencies go, Robinhood supports the trading for about 25 different digital assets, with some having limited availability in specific states like New York. And look, while this is significantly less than a lot of their competitors, they support the majors like Bitcoin and typically have a pricing advantage too. In addition, if self-custody is your style, they also have the Robinhood wallet as a self-custody way to manage your digital assets and hold your private key. Robinhood does not directly collect fees on crypto transactions outside of the normal network fees that are required for all crypto transactions. However, they do get compensated through something called smart exchange routing, where basically Robinhood earns a kickback, but you don't pay for this directly or anything like that. They've actually created an interactive tool where you can look at a cost breakdown of Robinhood compared to others, so let's take a look at that together now. So guys, here we are on the Robinhood crypto page. If we scroll down here, we can see that they have a cost comparison tool looking at different purchase amounts and different types of cryptocurrencies. So right now it's looking at $10 of Ethereum and how much you would get across these different platforms. So in this case, if you bought it on Coinbase, you'd get actually 8% less roughly, and then you can see with crypto.com, you'd get 0.66% less. So you can change these numbers around, but let's say, for example, you were buying $1,000 worth of Bitcoin. Well, in that case, you would still get the best deal on Robinhood. You end up with about 2% less on Coinbase and a little bit less across the board looking at these different ones. So again, you're not going to find the biggest selection on Robinhood, but if you are just looking to have the major cryptocurrencies in your portfolio, this might be the most cost-effective route, and you can send and receive them once you're fully verified. That means you have full control over your crypto. So guys, overall, if you're looking to trade the major cryptocurrencies, you're probably going to get your best bang for your buck out of Robinhood. And the best part is you can even get a free fractional share when you open up a new account using my affiliate link, which is ryanoscribner.com/Robinhood. This will get you a free fractional share worth up to $200, and there's actually a list of 20 different companies that you get to choose from. In addition, I have a full Robinhood tutorial for beginners that's going to walk you through everything step by step, so I'm going to put a card in the corner as well as a link in the description below. Up next, we have one of the most well-known cryptocurrency exchanges that's been in the game for over a decade now. Gemini is a crypto exchange that was co-founded in 2014 by the Winklevoss twins. Since then, they've become available in over 60 different countries worldwide, including all 50 US states. As far as the asset selection goes, Gemini supports the trading of about 80 different digital currencies. So yes, it's definitely less than the big players like crypto.com and Coinbase, but it is quite a bit more than Robinhood, for example. But here's the thing, most people who are using Gemini are not using it because of their asset selection. Instead, they're taking advantage of one of their other features or benefits. Perhaps the biggest is the Gemini credit card. This is a crypto-backed cashback card that allows you to earn Bitcoin and other cryptos as credit card rewards. The cashback ranges from 1 to 4% depending on your type of purchasing, and it can be taken in your choice of over 50 different types of cryptocurrencies. I've personally been using this for a couple of months now, and I chose to take my crypto rewards back as XRP or Ripple. In total, I've earned $629.58 in rewards, but get this. Since acquiring this XRP, it has been on a tear lately, and the recent price move has pushed my position to a value of over $930. Just keep in mind here that you need to be responsible with your credit card usage above all else. As soon as you start paying interest to the credit card company, you're most likely going to be negating any benefit that you're receiving. The last thing I want to mention here about Gemini is their emphasis on both security and regulation. Gemini follows what they call a regulation-first approach, where they are regulated by the New York State Department of Financial Services. In addition, Gemini is also a licensed fiduciary and a qualified custodian under New York banking law. In a nutshell, Gemini has taken some additional steps here to make sure that people feel safe using their platform. Also guys, real quick, if you've gotten any value out of this so far, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. Up next, we have Kraken, which was founded in 2011 and now boasts over 15 million users globally. Kraken is available in over 190 different countries and now supports the trading of over 400 cryptocurrencies. So the main benefit to this crypto exchange is going to be this broad availability in terms of both the countries that can use the platform and the assets or cryptos that you can invest in. However, for those watching from the United States, I do want to mention one regulatory hurdle that they faced previously. In 2023, the Securities and Exchange Commission charged them with unlawfully operating a business that bought and sold digital currencies. But the good news is the case was officially settled in March of this year, when the SEC dropped the case against them and others. But I did want to mention it nonetheless, as it has been sort of a dark cloud over them. As with most other exchanges, Kraken collects fees on crypto trades and transactions. If you trade a lot, you can sign up for Kraken Plus for $4.99 a month, and that offers zero-fee trading of up to $10,000 per month. Lastly, one other differentiating feature here is that Kraken offers stocks, ETFs, and even NFTs among their asset selection too. So Kraken is generally a good choice for those living outside of the US based on that global availability, or for those who are looking to trade a large selection of altcoins. If you want to check it out, feel free to use my affiliate link to support the channel, which is ryanoscribner.com/Kraken. The next crypto exchange on our list is Uphold. With over 300 different cryptocurrencies supported across over 140 different countries, this is one of the most broadly available platforms for digital assets today. In addition, Uphold also lets you trade 4 popular precious metals, which is another differentiating factor. There's a lot of similarities between gold and cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, and the price of both of these has been on a tear lately. Another unique aspect about Uphold is their cross-asset trading functionality, which they call their anything-to-anything trading. This means that users can swap from any one supported asset on the platform into another. So this could be Bitcoin into gold or vice versa. In addition, Uphold has self-proclaimed radical transparency with their customers. On the Uphold website, they have a section that lists their assets and liabilities in real time, and it's updated every 30 seconds. In addition, they've also made it clear that they are 100% reserved and will never loan out customer funds. And one final unique service here that Uphold offers is actually global money transfers. You can send money instantly across borders in various currencies or cryptocurrencies. In addition, all transfers between Uphold users are free. To round out our list, we have one of the most well-known names in the investment industry, and that is Fidelity. Fidelity is a trusted financial services firm that is known for managing trillions in assets and offering retirement, brokerage, and other wealth management services. In 2022, they expanded into digital assets, launching Fidelity Fidelity Crypto. This service is only available in the United States, so if you are not a US citizen, unfortunately this will not be available to you. In addition, Fidelity currently offers a very limited selection of crypto, just 3 of them, and that is going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin. This is no doubt an extremely limited selection and the major downside of this platform. Fidelity has mentioned that they want to support more cryptos in the future, but they have no set timeline for this. But what you benefit from here is the trust that comes along with the Fidelity name, as they've been in business for over 78 years now. Fidelity Digital Assets uses institutional grade custody, including cold storage, also known as offline vaults, multi-site redundancy, and SOC1 and SOC2 audits. So even though Fidelity doesn't offer a massive selection here, many still use it for Bitcoin and Ethereum due to those security benefits. But Litecoin, on the other hand, has really fallen out of favor, so here's to hoping that they finally update their asset selection. And if you still want to benefit from the Fidelity name without using this rather niche platform, Fidelity offers crypto ETFs too. The Fidelity Wise Origin Bitcoin Fund owns 100% allocation of Bitcoin, and the Fidelity Ethereum Fund has 100% allocation into, you guessed it, Ethereum. The benefit to these funds is that you can trade them through any brokerage or retirement account that supports New York Stock Exchange or NASDAQ listed securities. That's going to wrap things up for me, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you made it to the very end of the video, don't forget to drop a like, as well as subscribe and hit the bell for those future notifications. Like I said earlier, I'm going to be doing a full walkthrough of the Coinbase self-custody wallet and others, so you don't want to miss out. Make sure you subscribe. If you want to support the channel or check out my full tutorials, you can find those links in the description below. You can click below to watch my latest video, and I'll see you there.